All right. Hey, this might be boring to some people, but this is how I start. So I did a lot of things, but I'm mostly a marketing consultant. And I usually wear a lot of hats for my clients, right? I had a company with a few people before, but now I work completely alone. My business was doing okay, but I've been unfulfilled for a very long time. And unhappy too. I I hate having to promote something that I don't believe. I hate to do something that not aligned with my value. I mean, I like what I'm doing, and I think I do a pretty good job of it, but I'm not good enough to pick who to help. You get what I'm saying, right? During this time, I feel like I only get a very tiny pay for what I create for my clients. Also, I just only help them get richer and richer, and having more free time because the company goes better. I usually not like only do marketing. I also do management and sales and some other things. So my clients get richer, have more free time, while I only get paid for a little, and I have no time. I feel like this is not what I want to do in my life. I haven't really had a moment to think about like what I really should do for myself, because like for a long time I'm trying to help the people around me, my family. I was an art major. I was an art major. I'm Before I graduate, something happened to my family, and I feel like I have to step up to help my family financially. That's why I changed my lane to finance, marketing, business, all that. Although I'm not that major, but with blessing, I have some people who trust in me, who taught me a lot of stuff, and I can start my career as a marketing consultant and a manager in some e-commerce industry, right? But mainly it's like fast forward to now. Well, I during this time I like what I'm doing, like what I actually do, and I love what I learn. It's just the experience of the reward and the industry and the people I met, the network. I just feel I don't belong in it. Also, the way that I create value to others is not aligned to my value. And that's why I'm unfulfilled and I'm unhappy. I keep thinking what I want to do in life, right? I want to build something bigger than myself. Something I believe that I can truly help people. I can improve their life. I can help them to grow. That's what I really wanted to do. Also, I want to have a skill that I'm able to build a business or build myself to be able to create value anywhere in the world, wherever I go, wherever, if I'm awake or if I'm asleep. If I'm continue to do what I do, I know I cannot achieve it. And that's why I need a hard reset. This is the year. So going back to dance is very hard, right? So I don't know if I look like it, but I'm already 35 years old. And dancing alone won't have the impact that I want to have. I want to do something like big, right? Have a big impact. And dancing alone, for me, it's really hard to going back to that. I have to train. First, I have to train my dance skill first, which I don't know. It'll take 2, 3, 4 years, and I'm going to be 40s. I don't know if I can dance all day compared to when I was in my 18, 19, 20, right? But I can start something similar. So I thought of a friend who's now my mentor. His name is Kieran. I met him about like 8, 9 years ago in a conference group. So it's like somewhere that people talk about business, right? So he's a master at helping people to perform better with their body and ease pain through movement. Like he do really well, and he have a very successful business like in Hong Kong. I still remember the first time I went to his workshop as like a business, information exchange. We call it dance, if you know what it is. So I went to his workshop. It was amazing, and it was a rent-free experience that in my head for a very long time, and that's why I thought of him. So in long story short, it's like the workshop is this. It's like this. So I went to his workshop. First, he asked me to pick up like a weight. It's not very heavy. I think it's like 10 pounds or something. So it's very easy to pick up, right? So I put it down, and he asked me. He rubbed my back, like after I pick it up. He asked me to pick it up, right? I pick it up, put it back, and he said, "Okay, that's good." So now he rubbed my back, and he do something like this. I don't know how to explain it. After like a minute, and he asked me, "Okay, try to pick it up again." I was like, "What the hell? This is easy, right?" So I'm just trying to do it, right? And I just keep so hard to pick that weight up, but I cannot pick that weight up. That's crazy. It was just like 10 pounds, and he just do something in my back, and I can't pick it up anymore. So he was like, "Oh, you cannot pick it up now, right?" And next, he rubbed my back again. I think same way. I don't know. Like that's why I have to figure out in this 3 weeks. I don't know. And he rubbed my back again, and he asked me to pick it up, and I can pick it up. And he explained to me something about like how our head control our muscle, and with some neuroscience stuff that I still not understand, and I don't expect that I will be in a position that master in a short period of time, but I at least I want to know like the basic of it, like how's that happen. And well, anyway, so he's a master of movement and understand of like how body work, and all the muscle group and so on. Like he's amazing, and he moved to UK now. So one day I just thought of him, and because I can't take it anymore. I don't want to do what I do every day. So I always sneak, like, well, I'm always looking at his Facebook and his Instagram without him knowing it, I guess, because like I never comment, or I never like reach out to him like whatsoever. But just one day, I decide to call him. I have his phone number, but I think I call it through Facebook Messenger. I know I have to call this guy. So one day I call him, and I explained my situation. I told him I'm unfulfilled. I'm not happy. I don't want to do. I mean, I want to do what I do, but I'm not able to create the value that I want. And after a very deep thought, I feel like I want to go back to my root, that what moves me, something that deep inside me, I feel like I want to do it, right? So I thought of you, Kieran. Like I really want to do something about movement, whatever it is, help people to ease their pain, to help them perform better, or just anything that I can work out there, right? And I asked him, Am I too old to change? Am I too old or too late to learn your craft? And well, super long story short, we have a 3 hours conversation. And it changed my perspective and limits in my mind, in my head. So after the call, I made a decision the next day. I feel like I have to do something about it. And I have to get ready to change. It was last year. So during the year, I spent a lot of energy, resources, and a lot of determination, changing my position to create space to accept new things. Because I need, I need to go back in, not really in shape, but like I have to go back to training my muscle. I work mostly sitting, and I don't even go out, to be honest. So this year I do a lot of change. And thanks to my friend, I was able to become a part-time social worker. It's very fulfilling. And at least I have some income to pay the bills, because like it's pretty painful to move from my business marketing consultant career, or business, or whatever you like to call it, to not 9 to 5, but I can pick what time I work, but still, I go back to I have to work for someone. But the perspectives change, because like I'm actually creating some impact to the world. I actually help some family in their hard time. I also help some kids. They're not supposed to be able to graduate from high school. I'm able to help them to graduate from high school. I work with a lot of autism child, and it's very fulfilling. Also, I was always a part-time financial educator. I believe in financial education, because that's something that I didn't have in my family and in my child life. We screw up big time. Well, that's a story I will tell you guys later if you guys interest. I don't want to make it too long. Well, I think this video is going to be a little bit long, right? So, so I have some income. At least I have some income, although I drop like half. And but I create some space for me to like rechange my body, change my mindset, do meditation, and carry on along the way. We keep having one-on-one section online, but it's not enough. Doing online is not enough, because we're working on something that more spiritual, and also more physical. So I know that we have to meet. He also want to see me in person this year. So early this year, he asked me to come meet him in UK. He's very generous, because he said like, I don't want, or I don't need. He said, I don't need your tuition or anything. I just want you to come to my house. I want to teach you something that would help you in your new career, your new life. But I need to see you in person. He also offered me I can stay in his place for free. Well, I would still do something about it. I won't just go there for free, but I really thankful he offered me this, because I'm going to UK is a lot to me, because not only I have to spend a lot on the tickets to travel, and also I'm absent for 3 weeks of work. That's also a lot of money. Also, I'm also kind of worried about my wife. like since we married, I never left her alone more than 4 days. And yeah, I don't know how you think about it or how you feel about it. You know, some of my friends would say, "Oh, it's peaceful when my wife or my husband is not around." But like I'm the opposite. Like I'm always with her. I like to be with her. But well, I have to learn to not detach, but sometimes I have to learn to like live with myself too, and for her as well. Like I think we both need to have more appreciate, like to work with ourselves, and we have to learn to appreciate each other. So I think the 3 weeks absent is also good for our relationship. But anyways, so finally we're going to meet this year, so I can learn more things hands on. But the funny thing is, so last year when we had this call, I spent the whole year to just create space and like to learn with him, to learn with myself, to back in shape, to rethink my life. Now I think I'm ready. And when he asked me to meet, I thought, oh my God, I need more time. I need. How about how about next year, right? How about next year, December, or November, right? But it's kind of weird that a lot of things change in a good way this year. So I'm able to meet him next month, from October 1st to October 22nd, 2025. Oh, that's crazy. Like I can visit him a lot earlier than I expected. You know, I never say things like trust the universe and like let the universe guide you. I thought that was like a total, I would say it's like a bullshit, or sorry for my language, but that's how I felt before. I believe if there's anything you want, you have to try so hard to achieve it. But during this year, there's a lot of things happen to my life. There's good and bad, up and down in these few years. I kept learning how to let go and stop chasing things like money, fame, relationship, or anything you want in life as a human being, right? I After I stopped chasing, and I feel like those stuff that I wanted, they start going into my life like a magnet, I would say. I don't know how to explain this, but I'm not saying I have a perfect relationship or I got rich, or like I'm not like I'm not like living like a super big house and drive like crazy cars. I even sold my car actually. Like we had two cars before. I sold my car, and I just want to save the money into like a better investment, for a long-term investment. And I don't really need like two cars, right? So I give up a lot of stuff, but I feel more fulfilled and happier. And you feel like there's so many things in life that we want. They're from attraction. We have to attract them. They're not meant to be hunted. They are meant to be attracted. So there's a lot of change in my life. So anyway, I'm excited and worried at the same time. I'm so excited to go into this trip, but part of me I'm also very scared. Like we talk about finance and I have to leave my wife, but also like when you know there's an event, you're going to get through it, and you would greatly change after you went to this event. The unknown, the dark is it's consuming you in a way. sometimes I almost feel like, oh my God, let's just not do it. Let's just like postpone this a little bit. But part of me asking this question, do you want to change now? Or do you want to be in pain so much, like a knife, cut it to your heart and like squeezing it? You have so much pain that you must change. Well, I'm actually scared of pain, so I would say I would just change before the pains get me. Guess what? There's a lot of people, even though they're in pain, they don't want to change. So many people like that I met in my life. I hope I can help them. But you cannot help a person who don't want to be helped. Or if they don't realize there's a knife in their heart, you're not able to help them. Because they have to realize there's a problem. They have to realize there's a pain before they change. And it's hard. It's hard. So I hope that's also why I want to make this channel or this video. I want to document myself of doing this. And it's kind of also weird too. Like when you declare you want to do something, you have a higher chance to be success, to do what you declare. And I feel like when you declare a goal, how to say this? So many people declare they want to have a goal, right? So like, 2025, I want to lose weight, or I want to become financial free, or I want to make 150,000, 200,000, whatever. Having a goal is good, but having an action plan is better. And it's better if you declare what you're going to do, but not declare just what your goals are. Because sometimes the goal is too far away and you give up in between. But if you declare what you want to do, like it's like a small action that you can improve like every day. Like, I declare I'm going to the gym 3 times per week. There's something more achievable instead of saying that, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 2 months or something. Right? That's what I'm doing too. So to be honest with you too, I don't have like a goal, like a set goal. I want to become so and so, right? Like even I'm going to learn from Kieran. First, I don't think I can become or do what he do, because like if I have to do like a pain management doctor or physician, I need a 3 to 5 years of school. I mean, in the long run, yes, I can do that, but in a short run or short term, I cannot do that because I have to pay my bills and I have a lot of stuff that I have to take care of. I cannot just pursue like a new degrees or new certification to just do that. And I feel like if I just want to do like a pain management physician or whatever, I would just go back to what I don't want to do. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do even after Kieran. I feel like I want to become a coach. And I believe a few things in life. So everyone wants health. Everyone wants wealth. And everyone wants to be free. Like have more time, basically. So number one, like I'm for wealth, I'm already a financial coach. So I'm still learning, I'm still practicing. but that's one thing I can bring value to the world. And I'm missing the health part, and that's where I'm going to learn from Kieran. And I'm getting my coach license and everything. And the third one is to be free. Well, as a marketing business consultant, or people who in the business world as an entrepreneur, I always believe in everyone should have their own business. I feel like in the future, everyone will have like a one-man band, like a one-man business. And when they want to create a big project, each entrepreneur would group together and they would create something. And after they done with the project, they might go back to like their own one-man business, or they create something bigger. Well, I don't know how that's going to be, but I believe everyone should have their own business, especially if you're in America. This also gives you a tax advantage. I don't want to explain too much here, but like maybe one day we would dive into it. But yeah, I believe everyone should have their own business. So I want to be a coach to inspire or share information that everyone is able to have wealth, health, and have their time back. But I still need a life experience to group them together and share to others. But yeah, that's something that I want to do. I don't know how that gonna fit together. Oh, also I'm interested in psychology, and well, I like to read psychology book, and I'm into like metaphysics, and well, I'm practicing Tao. So we practice a way to, first it's like a way of being. Tao, that's translate to a way of being. So it's how you have harmony with the world, with the relationship, with the universe, and to find peaceful in your heart, in your spirit. Like that all, I feel like everyone needs those, but how can I combine them together in one, let's say like one product, or one study, or one, I don't know, like a blog or like a media, right? But well, welcome to the unknown. I would just let I would just let the universe to guide me on what to do with it. So I hope that I have you guys to support me. Lastly, I'm sorry, I'm tracking a lot here, but lastly, what am I going to do in the UK? Like exactly, right? So during these 3 weeks, I will learn how to program movement to be healthier, improve body performance, and even ease certain pain. We'll practice different ways to meditate, especially that we call. So my mentor, Kieran, have this philosophy that he's trying to promote, and I'm really proud to work with it and to practice it. We call it movement Zen. So it's a way to practice meditation and find peacefulness through movement. Oh my God, that's just something I want to do, right? And I want to create a set of movement to help people to have a foundation of body performance. But well, we're gonna talk about it later. So we're going to practice movement Zen. We might want a platform to help people to understand what is movement Zen, and well, I'll let him to talk about it when I'm in UK. So also, I will also detach from social media and most electronic, except for creative purposes, making the vlog. Yeah. I will only allow myself to email once per day. With my wife, is an idea from Kieran. So we have to condense what we want to say to each other in one letter each day, instead of like, instant texting. I feel like it's a good practice. So with social media and with the like WhatsApp, WeChat, with all the apps, like we are able to communicate with other people instantly, which we forgot how precious and rare, like in the past, we only able to write letters. We have to write all our thoughts, our emotion, our plans, everything in just one letter, and you have to mail it out, and hopefully you will arrive to other person's house in a month or two, and the other person have to reply you in the same format. So every letter you receive, you will be so grateful. You will be appreciated that you're able to connect with the other person. But now everything is so easy, where we talk to each other. Like we don't have to have a second thought. We just text instantly. But with letter, we have to think and craft our word, like how I can express this in a way to have the other person to feel the same way that I feel, or how I can write this sentence to precisely express what I want to tell that person. This is something that we're missing. This is something I'm missing too. So I want to do that. I would write some physical letter to my wife and to some people in my life. Especially I want to write some letter or a letter to my parents. So there's a lot of things going on, like between us. We haven't talked for years, and they moved to Hong Kong now, and I'm staying in the U.S. We have so many arguments in life. We have different values on things, but I really want to let them know I understand their frustration raising me as a kid. That you can already tell I'm not a kid that follow rules that much. I mean, I follow rules, but not how the society wants, right? And that's frustrated my parents a lot. Also, I want to tell them I love them. Yeah, I feel like I never meant to say this, or I'm not able to let them receive, like I just told you guys about the letter. I'm not able to express my feelings correctly. But after we haven't seen each other for a while, we haven't talked to each other for a while too, I just want to write a letter to them to say I want to try to understand them. I appreciate what they did to me, although there's up and down, but I want to focus on the good side. And I also want to tell them what happened. Maybe I don't know if we're going to meet again, or if we don't, or I don't know how our relationship gonna go. I just want to let them know I love them forever. And there's something I want to write about. So hopefully I can do that during the trip too. Well, of course, also there will be a lot of physical training. And one of Kieran's best students is a world-class Latin dancer. He's a male too. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so jealous of that guy. Man, I'm going to learn a lot from them. I'm so excited. Well, anyway, this video is long enough. This video might bore you, but this is how my journey begins. And I think this video is more, I don't know, it's for my future self or for my kids or for whoever down the line. Like a recording, you know, like an everyday recording. Yeah. But I still hope you find some, if you go through this, I still hope you find some value in this video. Also, in the next video, I will show you what I'm going to prepare for my trip to UK. It's more excited, it's more useful, okay? I promise you that. See you in the next video.